In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to block calendar in Outlook for meeting. First, open your web browser and head to Google. In the search bar, type Outlook and press Enter. From the search results, click the official Outlook website. If you're prompted to sign in, go ahead and sign in as you normally would so you can access your account. Once you're in Outlook on the web, switch to Calendar. You can do this by selecting the calendar icon, usually found in the left sidebar. This takes you to your scheduling view. To see everything clearly, it's helpful to switch to the month view. This gives you a full overview and makes it easier to confirm which calendar you're about to change. On the left side, you'll see a list of calendars, typically grouped under sections like My Calendars and Other Calendars. These could include your main calendar, shared calendars from teammates, or subscribed calendars such as holidays or project-specific schedules. Find the exact calendar you want to block. Hover your mouse over its name, then select the three dots icon to open More Options. From that menu, choose Remove. In this context, removing is effectively blocking the calendar from affecting your schedule in Outlook. Here's what that means. If it's a shared or subscribed calendar, removing it simply unsubscribes you, so its meetings and events stop appearing on your view. If it's a secondary calendar that you own, removing it deletes that calendar and all the events on it. You typically can't remove your primary default calendar, but you can remove additional calendars you've created. A confirmation prompt will appear. Review the calendar name carefully to make sure you're working with the right one. When you're ready, click Remove to confirm. After you confirm, all meetings and events associated with that calendar will no longer show in your Outlook calendar. If you removed a shared or subscribed calendar, it's just gone from your list. The original calendar remains with its owner. If you deleted a secondary calendar you own, those events are permanently removed from your account. A few quick tips as you do this. Double-check the calendar name before confirming, especially if you manage multiple calendars. If you think you might need those events later, consider capturing details you'll need before you remove the calendar. And if you ever change your mind after removing a shared or subscribed calendar, you can add it back later from the Add Calendar options in Outlook. That's it. Your selected calendar is now blocked from your Outlook view, keeping your schedule clean and focused.